Hello guys, what's going on? And welcome back to another episode of the Stingers Playground Let's Play Series Contest. Today, we are starting episode 9. Yesterday we did episode 8. We're back, guys, we're back. We've somewhat recovered the colony. We're off the brink of disaster, even though we did have to bury 5 duplicants. But you know, we're gonna be moving on. We're gonna have to live with these consequences, but I think we're at the point now where we have enough stability that we can start focusing on making this absolute monstrosity grow. So today, that's what we're gonna be focusing on. We're gonna be focusing on making the hatch stack grow. Aside from that, we might get to taming this cobalt volcano here, and then what we'll probably do is we'll probably warm up some of this water. You know, cool, warm, whatever, you know, we'll cool off the wattle. We're gonna cool off the wattle. We're gonna cool off the metal, and we'll also warm up this water so we can actually use it. That way we can go ahead and take care of water pretty much forever, because this will be renewable. So, with that said, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to do is we want to get this started. We're gonna want to put water in here. And we're gonna want to enable auto bottle. And we're definitely gonna want them to do this sooner than later. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. You know I like priority 0. You know it. You know that's how I do. All right, let's go ahead and finish hooking this up. I'm probably gonna have to grab my overlays again. Just because, you know, I don't remember all these things off the top of my head. So I will be doing that real quick. Let me get to my overlays. Well, it took me a minute to find them, but I found them. I found the overlays. And I think at this point, how much water do we have here? One more? We'll do one more. Osman, she's coming with the water. Gotta get that water. You know, we gotta get the water. Wait. What are you doing, girl? Nah, we ain't gonna play that. What? Sandstone, cobalt, okay, she's bringing cobalt. I was like, girl, I know you're not bringing steel. We are not building this out of steel. No, sir. All right, well, we'll let this go. We're gonna go ahead and disable auto bottle here. I think this is gonna be enough water. Yep, it sure will. Yeah, buddy, there it is. We'll go ahead and deconstruct that. Let's go ahead and deconstruct it. We're gonna be focusing on this, like I said. This is gonna be our primary objective for this particular round, this particular episode, this particular individual. So let's go ahead and complete that. We got a little bit more wiring to do here. Excusez-moi. It's gonna hook up just like so. And this one is just gonna come up and go around to this door. That's gonna be our evolution door. This one goes to this. Now all we need is some automation wire to just connect all this lovely stuff together. We'll do that. We also need to grab one more of these and put it in here. This is gonna be, well, it's not gonna be that. Definitely not gonna be this. We'll probably get rid of that, like that. And then this obviously needs to come down. It's gonna come across the door, and I believe it'll come here, and then it'll come across the sweeper, and then it'll just come down through all of these, down like that. All right, that's where that's gonna go. We need critter sensors in each one of these. Oh, we got meteor showers. That's lovely. This one goes over the door, if I'm not mistaken, right there. Then we're gonna have 2 in here. We're gonna have 1 right here. We're gonna need sweepers. You know, we got a lot of infrastructure to do here, you know? There's that. We're gonna need a loader. That'll go right here, and then there'll be a loader in each one of these farms. And that is gonna go over the door, which is gonna be right here. And then we'll just need to come back here and finish fleshing all of this out. Hopefully go for some granite. Gives you a plus 20 on the decor, which is not bad. And then we'll just keep copying this down. No, we don't want that. We do want it here. And then we'll go ahead and add all of our airflow tiles. Back to these. Okay, well, I guess that's what we're gonna use. There it goes. We'll need to come over a little bit more. I think this is the end right here, isn't it? Yes. Wait. Oh yeah, this is the end, okay. We had to get rid of this because those tiles were touching this. I remember now. All right, we'll do something like this. I don't want to do that. I'll probably do this. And then we'll just put doors across that. Just like so. Oh, we're gonna go Maffic, huh? All right, well, that is what it is. Do we have any? No, we don't have any of that left. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. This is probably set at a very low priority, so they're never gonna come down here. I don't know, I guess we'll see. This is more important. We wanna get this going ASAP. Go ahead and do that. We've already added those. What else do we need to add? We're gonna need some of these. We're also gonna need the grooming stations. And yeah, oh, why do we do that? No, sir. We can't be doing that. No. All right, we'll put these doors in. We're gonna have to get rid of this. But yeah, they're gonna start working on this. We're gonna get this all set up. We'll definitely wanna do something like this. This needs to go to here. That's all that needs to do. This is gonna go to the kitchen, which I think will do something like this. And in all actuality, I think we should probably move this. We'll deconstruct. Do it now! We'll go ahead and disconnect this. We're gonna grab this again. There we go, and then we'll reconnect it like so. All right, there we go. Gonna do this, what, like 75, 600, something like that? I think that's what we've been doing them, right? Right. There we go. That should get the barbecue flowing again. There it is. Very nice, very nice. Now, I really think the other thing we could do here is just bring this down here. We really could. We could just bring it down and then across like that. And then do this like that and have them bridge on. Yeah, that's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. And then we'll be able to get rid of a lot of that stuff, which will simplify what we got going here. We'll get rid of that as well. But yeah, so that's how this will work. We'll probably keep doing this structure down, so it'll look something like this. And then it'll come over, and that's where the next one will be, right there. Boom. Just like that. Matter of fact, I don't think we need to do this. That's what we need to do. All right, let's go ahead and start working all of this in. And then we'll put this one sideways like we did up here, where it's going sideways like that. And, you know, we gotta hook it all up. It's important. So this will look like this. Actually, what is this? What is this thing right here? That makes no sense. No, sir, we ain't playing that. Okay, so this will come across like this, and then it'll come up like that. That's connected to that. These are all connected. This is my signal wire, I believe. Yeah, I think it is. And then I'll come up here like this. All of them will, actually. Pretty much. And then we just gotta finish connecting all of this stuff up. There we go. And then this one's gonna go straight to the critter sensor. This one's gonna do something like this, I believe. Yeah, it's gonna go like this. These are both gonna go like that. And then we need one more knot gate. We need the knots. We need the knots. The knots. There we go. That's that. And of course, this is gonna come up, I think. Wait a minute, let's see here. Up here, it's gonna cross over, come up. Come over, and this is where it's gonna cross the sweeper, like that. All right, very good. Sweeper, where you at? Put you in there like that. And then we're gonna need the loaders. Oh, we already got the loaders. What do you know? There it is. That's gonna be our setup. It's gonna be great. And we'll obviously have to set up the power, you know. There's always that thing. And I think this was gonna come all the way down and go left, right? Well, it would. It normally would. Yep, that looks right. That looks right. And then I think on this one, we just come down and hook it to it like this. I think we'll do something like that just so we have plenty of deodorizers, because we do have a bit of an issue with the polluted stuff. Actually, no, we don't. It's actually not that bad. So actually, we could probably not do this. Let's not do that. Let's just do it like this. There we go. I think that's good. Actually, wait, what's this wire going over here? Oops, forgot to turn the phone off, buddy. We'll get rid of all this as well. But yeah, I think that's gonna be good. We'll go ahead and let that cook. Let's see what we have on the printing pod. And what do we have? Choose a blueprint. Let's see what we have. We have nothing really good. Building +9, not bad. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna reject all for now. Yeah, okay, let's put another stone hatch in here. We have a bunch of hatches running around. They're just doing whatever they want, huh? These eggs are about gone, which is exactly what we were kind of hoping for. Actually, no, we already sent them over, that's why. That's why. We got a train running over here. Just an absolute train to the side. Wow, we got so much coal, that's what's up. Let's see how this is going. I think what we can do is we can deconstruct. Actually, we'll just disallow. Boom. We're gonna let this go. Do its thing. Should be okay. You know what I mean? It should be okay. Actually, it looks like it's completely full. What does it say? Above 200? Yep. Okay, that's actually doing what it's supposed to. Suffocating. Why are you suffocating, man? You shouldn't be doing that. We're gonna have to give you some suits for this operation. You know what I'm saying? You're all messed up. You got the slime lung. You're hungry. You got major eye irritation. The yucky lungs. The soppy wet. The low oxygen. Like, wow. We're not doing very good with these guys, are we? I think what we could do is get down in here and do this. And try to get these guys out of here. Is this water nasty? No, it's not. Which is actually pretty good. What we could do is we could pump this somewhere. Where's my pump? Day it is. And then we'll just bring it up. Where do we want it to go? We'll just put it into this. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe. Actually, what's all this water doing here? I don't even know. Yeah, we might want to do that, huh? It might be worthwhile. Get all this water out of here. Yeah, we're gonna do that first. Again, this is gonna be a chill episode. We're just gonna be making progress. So I may be a little bit more quiet than usual, but we're not live today, so there's no rush. There's no need to entertain. Well, there's definitely a need to entertain, but you know what I mean. There's no need to fill every moment with something, and we'll get rid of that. Let this dry itself. I think it's about to. Oh yeah. Now we probably should start thinking about adding. Why is there random pipes in places? That's weird. What we do want to start doing. What was I saying? Where am I at? What am I doing? We'll have to sieve this at some point, so we may have to bring that through here. Oh, this is backing up. Oh, all right. I got you, buddy. Let's see. Oh, our carbon's actually pretty intense right now. Maybe we should do a little something real quick. Maybe we should do something like this. Yeah, we'll do this real quick. And what we'll do is we'll just get this stuff out of here because we don't want all this nastiness sitting in our base. So let's do that, and we'll prioritize this like that. And let's go ahead and grab some wire and go ahead and get this wired up as well. There we go. That should get us connected to the wiring. All of those things should get us done. We should be done fairly quickly. Automation over here. We'll do like a gas element sensor somewhere. Maybe we'll put it right here for now. We'll do that. We'll put the gas element sensor here, and then we'll wire it up. And so we're gonna do a NOT gate again, just for the time being. So if it's not oxygen, we want it running. And that's pretty much it. Now we just gotta let them finish. Let's go check out what the other planetoid's doing. No, that's not really where we wanted to be. Let's see. Boop a doop beep bop 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 boop. Oh, we got some cold water in here. That's very nice. Let's look at SPOM 2. No, oh, nope. We went to gas. Oh, very nice. That's exactly what we were hoping for. Let's see what they're doing over here. Looks like they're idle. We really don't need a whole lot of people over here. Irrigation. Why do we not have irrigation? Why are you not getting the irrigations? Maybe we need to do this? Ah, that's the problem. That was the problem. It was hooked to that pump and it was saying, I'm confused. But now we're not, so we're gonna continuing on like we were. There we go. Now we're actually getting somewhere. Look at our liquid. We do have a little bit of water on top of this, which is kind of interesting, but I think it'll be a while before we actually need it. Where's our starvation guy at? We're almost there. I think we should probably just let them finish. They're almost finished. All right, this is gonna be oxygen, remember? Why is it only showing that? Oh, there it is. Oxygen. Bring this back down. There we go. Now we're off red alert, hooray! Now we're gonna suck up all this carbon dioxide, which is exactly what we need to do right now. All this nasty, nasty stuff. I think what we'll do is we'll just let this run. Looks like we're gonna be all right. This is gonna slowly start to gather all of this stuff up, which means we actually need to make sure that this spawn is running even harder now. So we'll let that catch up for a little bit, but we're definitely on the clock now for water, because this water ain't gonna last forever, you know what I'm saying? We need to get up here and start doing this, so they're working on this. Let's go ahead and put ourselves a couple of regular hatches in here. We'll copy the settings, and maybe what we'll do is now that no one's, you know, gonna die of starvation, let's go ahead and do this. Maybe we should turn that off, just for now. Actually, let's see what we did with the automation. We haven't finished the automation. That's the problem! So we don't want these to get incubated just yet. But we do want to finish this. Then we just need one of these guys. Well, oops. There we go. Let you out real quick. That's no bueno. We can't have you doing that. We'll jump over that like this. We need another one of these. There we go. All right, guys, finish it up, finish it up, finish it up. I think we're pretty much done now. So now what is it? It's 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, I believe. And then 4, oh, we forgot our NOT gates. And this is 3 and 2, yep. And then we're gonna have to hook all of this up again. That's gonna go there. This is gonna go here to that door. Oh, that's interesting. We might not be able to get in there. Given the state of things, let's go ahead and grab one of these things. Wait. That one goes there. This one goes here. Ah. Now, we don't want that. I don't know why it always gives you the big thing when you're trying to do that. Okay, let's do this again. There we go. And back to 5. All right, so now let's set up our... Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll do priority 1 like that. We gotta do 3. Oh, we haven't even done those yet. Okay, so we have all this set up now. The only thing I think we have left that we need to do is set up our critter sensors and these. So copy, paste, and then this is gonna be above 0, 1 critter, above 0, 1 critter, and then above 1 critter. There we go. And this should pick everything up now. And now I think we can go ahead. Oh, did we get this done? Yep, I think we did. We can go back to our power overlay. Ooh, we got a lot of power going here. That's not good. What we can do is we could do this. And then snip that. And add it to this circuit. All right, guys, let's get this done. Not sure where all this polluted oxygen or water keeps coming from. It's a little bit ridiculous. I guess maybe somebody's peeing. I don't know. All right, let's look at our power. We're good, we're good, we're good. Oh, we're gonna have to get some power on this. There we go. They'll start building that though. These should, let's reset. Actually, let's see where this one's at. Actually, you know what? That's a good time for us to reset this one to 0. So reset timer. We should have an errand now, maybe? But that's okay, we're not done with this yet, so that's why it's not showing it. Whoops. We'll do that. That should get it to where we can start doing some of this. Let them take care of that. All right, that should get that done. This should be below, well, above 7, right? Yeah. No, we want to copy the settings, my guy. Come on. All right, there we go. There's that. This is ready, but we're not. Let's see if we can do... We'll go ahead and disable these for now. That way we can circulate our barbecue without needing to modify the rail. So I think that'll actually work. Now we can just hook it up like so, and we'll deconstruct these two right here. There we go. Now it should still rotate around. Let's see if it's gonna do it. There it goes, there it goes. Should drop into this farm, should go into there. Very nice, should go into there. Okay, now we're ready. Now we're ready. Now we gotta get this done right here. We'll go ahead and copy these settings. This is just our backup in case something goes wrong. Let's go ahead and get this done. We need it done now, guys. Come on. Here we go. Oh, we have a lot of Swampy Delight just chilling over here. That's not cool. Let's see how we can get this out of here. Probably say we'll do something like this. Yeah, just like that, and we'll put it onto this bus. I think that's gonna be the... There we go. We're gonna get this done now. Once this is done, we're just gonna stop with this. We're gonna let it do its thing, and we'll just figure it out as we go. Matter of fact, we might want to put a thing on this to send it somewhere. You know what? Screw it. It is what it is. Let's see what we have on the printing pod. I think we already did that, didn't we? We did it earlier. We have slicksters. I'm gonna keep rejecting all for now. I'm locked in. I'm not really trying to mess around right now. Let's see where we are in our research chain. Oh, we're working on some other stuff. Okay. We didn't finish any of this, so let's go ahead and finish this. We're gonna just finish out the research. We might as well. See how we're looking over here. Let's look at our... Okay, yep. That's under control for the most part. Trying to get all this carbon dioxide out of here. We're slowly but surely gonna suck all this down. How is this unreachable? That's interesting. How is that unreachable? I don't see how that's unreachable. They should be able to build that high up, right? Nuggy, come help me, please! Come on, girl. Help me! Do we not have... We probably don't have the igneous rock for it. That's probably what it is. Yeah, of course it is. All right, there's that. This will turn this into a ranch. We can start getting these guys in. Come on, we need this now. Build it. Build it. All right, now this thing should be sending a green signal. That means that this thing, the next time it comes around, is gonna get incubated. All right, well, I guess we're gonna have to do this for now. Auto. All right, who's starving? No one should be starving. Nuggy, please go get some food. We'll do that. That way they can actually go get some food. We're gonna let them chill for a second. Let's go over here and see what they're doing. They're not sitting around, that's for sure. Which is exactly what we want. Matter of fact, we should probably start thinking about doing something here with... let's see here. Well, how's the temperature looking? It's not good. It's not good at all. Let's see if we have the insulated door. We need fibers for that? Okay. Yeah, these guys are good to go. I think they're fine over here. They're A-okay. This is rust. We definitely might want to get some stuff down here at some point. I don't know how far into this we want to get. I think we could probably even send May home. I don't know. I think I might leave a contingency of 2 duplicates over here. I think that'll be okay. Maybe I'll put a fridge here. I don't know. I think that they're doing stuff over here, so we should just let them do what they're doing. We could definitely optimize this farm a little bit, but it's not something we need to do per se. It's something we could do, but we don't need to do it. We'll just kind of let it cook as is for now. Let's get back over here. I like this. It looks like we're getting a lot of this stuff out of here now. Which is exactly what we want, really. Matter of fact, there's only one thing that we could do that would make this even better, and that would be to have some type of thing to take care of that polluted oxygen when it comes out. But we'd have to send it somewhere else before we could do that, so, okay, interesting. We'd have to send it like all the way down here to where we could put a tile and then put the thing on top. I don't know if I necessarily want to do that. I mean, we could, but I think it'll be fine the way it is for now. What's in here? Polluted oxygen? No, this is natural gas. This is chlorine gas. This is carbon dioxide. And we're actually running out of carbon dioxide storage, so it might be time to expand that a little bit. Maybe something like that, and then we can just vent it to space. Actually, wait, do we want to do that? I don't know if we do. And then we'll put a bridge on it. That'll be even better. Because that way we can actually control when we do that. We'll just leave it like that for now. Let them go take care of that. All right, there's that. Let's go ahead and get this done. How is this unreachable? Ah, that's why it's unreachable. How are we looking? Oh yeah, we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. All right, now we can get to that. These should be getting done now. Okay, that's gonna work. Once these get done, then this stuff will go somewhere else. Let's see if they'll go grab that now. Yeah, thank you, Nuggy. Pick it all up. Well, we got it all, it looks like. Very nice. And that means this is gonna go to the kitchen now, which is exactly what we wanted. We want this to go to the kitchen. Matter of fact, I don't think this is done yet. Priority 0. All right, let's get this done. There we go. Now all this stuff's gonna go. And we could finish this off if we really want to, but I think we'll be okay with what we got. What's going on with our power issue? Oh, okay, all right. How are you not, what's not hooked up? Oh, okay, I see. Oh, we need to make sure that this door is hooked up again. Now that we've done that, let's go ahead and do that. All right, this hatch ranch stack should be, are they incubating? They are incubating, but they're not getting the lullaby buff, which is interesting. Okay, so both of these eggs should be getting the lullaby buff. Let's go ahead and put this on like a 6. Might have not gotten done because we were pushing so hard on getting this wall done. I think that actually might be the problem. Matter of fact, I was kind of thinking maybe we should get the pixel pack. Where's the pixel pack at? It's right here. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a couple of other things to get to that. Okay, well, we'll get to that soon. We're working on this right now. Matter of fact, we can just switch to it because it's not super important that we get that done. We'll do that. How's our barbecue looking? None? All right, well, there is that. Yeah, I think the problem with this circuit is there's no battery on it. That's not good. So let's go ahead and put a battery on it. Put one of these bigger batteries on it, and maybe one small one just for funsies. Actually, you know what? And then a big one. Yeah, that sounds good. It's like that, and we'll prioritize this up. 6. All right, it's gonna get done. Maybe we can get rid of some of this water, maybe? Don't even know, man. I don't even know. We got more lime. We could take another duplicate, maybe. We have plenty of calories. Let's see where we're at with this. Looks like we got barbecue in all of our ranches, at least currently, so we might be okay with that. Actually, you know what we forgot? We forgot to put one more in here. And then get rid of this. And we can just prioritize that up to here. And let me check those priorities again. Okay, yep. We want it to go here, and then if that's full, we want it to go here. And if this is full and it drops in here, we don't want it to sit, we want it to go. Which actually, in all honesty, we might be able to not do barbecue in here. Much better, much better, much better. How are we doing on this? Why is this not working the way we were kind of hoping? Oh, body temperature. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we are kind of cooling down our base a little bit, huh? Now, water's a little bit too cold. Just a little bit. Let's go ahead and re-enable this. I wonder if we move that coal over to here, if we could get more of these in there. All right, let's see where we're at on this. All right, now I think we're at a point where we should probably start thinking about what we're gonna do with this water. Stuff's a little bit too cold for what we're trying to do. Let that sit in the line for a minute, and I think what we're gonna do is try to... How do we want to do this? We might want another duplicate. I like this duplicate, but the undigging might be a problem. I mean, we'll probably take her. Welcome to the colony, and we're gonna put you on the schedule. Where are we gonna put you, Bonnie? We'll put you here. Let's go ahead and figure out what your priorities are. Actually, first, let's do your skills. Bonnie, 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 where are you at? You're gonna do construction? Yeah, we're gonna move you into construction. Ari, you have nothing. Where are you at? You could be so many things for us right now. You really could. I think that'll work for us. I'll give you some carry as well. Redneck, you have so many skill points, my guy. Go ahead and give you some carry as well. Nuggy, you're all over the place. Hey, what are you doing? Okay, you got this. We could probably give you some more construction. That'll work. I should get your construction up a little bit. Yep, 11. That's not bad. May, how you doing? All right, you are cooking and digging, which is fine. Make you enhanced cooking? Yeah. We'll make sure you can dig all the way out. We want to make sure you can carry as well. There we go. Actually, that'd put you right at the top, but we don't want to. I think we'll leave you as is. May, you may have to come home. Because May, I'm not sure you're really doing much over there. I think that's another thing we could do. We could start getting that done. What is this set at? A regular priority of 5? That's never gonna happen. Oh, we need to stop this. We need to stop this immediately. We can actually probably get rid of this kitchen. We'll just have this kitchen doing random stuff, and we'll also put it at a slightly lower priority. Who's suffocating now? Don't be doing that. All right, these eggs should be getting incubated, and they're lullabied. Yes! Winning! We're winning, we're winning, we're winning! This is happening, I guess. See where we are with the electricity. Maybe not. We'll do that. I think I want to start prioritizing this, so I'm going to do a priority 6 on this. There we go. I guess we're using obsidian now. I guess what we could do is we could get rid of some of this stuff. There we go. That ought to work. Right, there's that. It looks like they're starting to do this. Yeah, they're not going to do it anytime soon, though. That's the unfortunate part. All right, thank you, Ari, for getting to work on this. I appreciate that. All right, let's see how we want to do this. We're going to have a lot of metal. So this one's going to throw off, like, what, like 100 kilograms per cycle, roughly, or something like that? I'm not sure what we could do the math on this. All right, so this geyser right here is going to put out 45 kilograms a cycle, so that's actually quite a bit. So I think what we should probably do is we should look at the hatches and actually see what they eat. Let's see here. We got those. No, actually, let's do hatch. I think it's going to be the smooth hatch, right? Isn't the smooth hatch the one that eats the metal? No, they don't eat the refined metal, though. That's unfortunate. I don't think anybody eats the refined metal, so that's going to be they'll eat dirt. That's interesting. They'll also eat slime. They all eat that, right? Yeah, pretty much. Let's see what else. 131, 175. Actually, the sage hatches would probably be better for this. We'd get more coal out of it. Definitely get more coal out of that. This is a possibility. We could always switch to sage hatches later on because they will give more. It will give more coal. But in the meantime, let's look at this guy. He'll eat seti, igneous, granite, basalt. They'll also eat all the ores. Maybe we can put something else in here. Stone. We'll do that. We'll copy paste. Maybe they'll get to that. Maybe they won't. We'll see soon. We're gonna move that anyway at some point. We do have a lot of... Actually, let's see what's flooded. Oh, we're not worried about that. Return. Actual building broken. Oh, yeah, we know about that. So we're actually good. We don't need this. Get out of here. Ha! There's a couple of them, huh? Oh, really? Oh, we have a wire issue. Okay, well, it's... How is it damaged? We're not even running anything outside of here. Yeah, so we only have like 100 left after that. So that's probably why... What are we running out here? Ah, that's why we're running this off of it. Well, it is what it is. I mean, you know, these things are gonna happen a little bit. What we could do is we could actually, is this warm enough now? Yeah, it is. All right, there's that. There we go. Get rid of some of that. No, I kind of regret this now. I kind of regret not doing this in a little bit better of a way. We should have brought the water in and used it to cool. But it'd be alright. What we'll do with this one is we'll probably capture this one, put a thermal aqua tuner in here, and then what we'll do is we'll use... Nah, we gonna have to get up here, guys. No. We ain't... No. Let's see how we're gonna do this. 1, 2, there'll be a bottom here. So what we'll do is 1, 2, and this will be the bottom, right? Yes. And I believe that's what we did over here. We did 1, 2, bam. Yep. Just like so, just like that. Maybe we can do like that, and then they should be able to get into here and start doing this stuff. Yeah, like that. There we go. They're gonna get to work on it. They're gonna start. We also have this one over here, but I don't know if we're really gonna do anything with it. What is this? Oh, this thing's oh, okay. Okay, we got you. I got you. Oh, we didn't set this up. Pfft, glossy. And this one will be the regular Drecos. And then let's look at what we got going on here. All right, this should start sorting these guys out. Attack, attack. Do that. You also want to put plastic in here. I think that's good. I'm not really going to mess with this too much more. I think we'll probably just take this out. Deconstruct. We'll let them catch up on that. We'll put a sweeper and a loader in here. That way we can get the stuff out of the farm, and this should be ready to go. Now, this thing's about to turn itself off, which is going to be a problem. We're definitely going to need to put more water into this. What happened with the water? Oh, it's going this way. Oh, really? Oh, really? All right, well, I guess we're going to have to put another duplicate wheel in here. Get these guys running again. Question is, where can I put it? Put it right here. All right, well, there's that. There's that. That should get us somewhere where we want to be. This is going well. Oh my gosh, look at all this oxygen. Look at all this lovely, lovely oxygen. It's starting to fill up, which is exactly what we were hoping for. All right, we kind of got this under control now, which is good. All right, research is complete. We're working on more. We have something on the printing pod. What do we want? We got a wart seed, but I think we'll just... Actually, you know what? We'll grab it. Why not? Relocate to here. All right, this should be getting built. It is. We'll do that. Matter of fact, maybe we can shorten this up. We'll tighten it up a little bit. We're not going to make it as big as we made that last one. I don't know. Maybe this is the right size for it, but we don't need it to be this big, per se. I mean, I guess we do. Probably gonna need one steam turbine because we're gonna be using the water to cool it down. So yeah, I think it'll be okay. Matter of fact, I don't even know if we're gonna need this room. We might. What we can do is we can actually do something like this. What we'll do is we'll come into the room and then we'll do something like this. Actually, wait. Let's go back to this. I want to do this. Actually, no, we don't want to do that. This will make it rotate in that direction, and then we're probably going to put a thermal sensor over here somewhere. So this will probably be the sweeper is. The loader will be here. Actually, let's look at this real quick. So the sweeper will be right up against it. The loader will be beside that. The next one will be there. So let's do this. There's going to be a sweeper here. There'll be a loader there. We're going to do the sweeper out of steel as well. We're going to need the temp sensor to be out of steel as well. Thermo sensor. It'll go there. This will go across. And it looks like we will start right after it. I mean, we could start right after it, right? We could start right here. Wait a minute. Let's see what we have. Yeah, we could start on top of this, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Actually, I think that might be it. Let's try to tame it like this. I think that actually might be interesting. This will be here. Something like that. I think that ought to do it. And then what we'll do is we will just do some conveyor rails. I'm trying to think how this is going to come in. We go like this. Nope, that's not the way. We'll do it into here. Let's see how we did it over here. So we came down in, and then we bridged over. Then we bridged over to here, and I think that was where the loop starts. Be like that, and then we'll have the thermal rail sensor right there. And then this will be the output, but we're not gonna mess with that just yet. Matter of fact, let's do this. And then we can put the other thing right here. So that'll be the conveyor shutoff. It'll go right here. Something like that. And now when they take care of this, then we'll fill this up with some other stuff. Namely, we'll fill it with metal tiles, which I think we should have plenty of. Or we could just put water in here, to be honest with you. And I think that actually might be the easier thing to do. Do something like this. We'll just disconnect that for now, because we don't want it going anywhere. And we'll do like that. Now, obviously, we're going to have to hook up some power, but we can get to that as well. Let's go ahead and grab power. Do we not even have... Oh, we need gaskets. Okay. Let's go ahead and make a couple. Let's make 4. Actually, we'll make 8. Probably should. Why is this... Okay, yeah, I see. We have 2 in here, that's why. Alright, sounds like the printing pod's ready again. Choose a blueprint. Ooh, steel? Alright, I'll take that. I mean, we don't run any duplicates right now, so that'll work. We might want to hook this up, though, right? Probably. Here we go. We're starting to make some progress. Oh, yeah, we do need to make those tiles, don't we? Let's go ahead and grab some of those. Start there. Alright, let's go ahead and get this on a priority. Put that in there. Let's put this in here as well. We don't want it as steel. No, 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 no. Now, what we're going to want to do with this is probably send it... barbecue, we're definitely going to want to go somewhere. I'm not sure how we're going to set this up permanently. I don't want to just do, like, temporary repairs, but... Let's see how overextended we are with this circuit. A bit. There we go. Definitely need to get this thing up and running. Yeah, that was a mistake adding this. I don't think this is a good idea. We're gonna deconstruct this. This will end up getting there, I guess. Turning power at 9. Yes, please. All right, it's about time for us to get this online now. Matter of fact, go ahead, baby. Make your delivery. Looks like we're coming along on that. Well, why did we start putting that in there? No, we did not want that. Oh, man. Come on, bro. Oh, man. Why did we do that for? You dumb person. Oh, my God. Now I'm just irritated. Yep. All right, well, it is what it is. Well, we can't turn back now. I guess that's what we have. We created yet another problem for ourselves, but I guess it'll be all right. Let's go ahead and do this. See where the dividing line is? Maybe we'll do something like that. Yeah, I guess that'll be okay for now. I don't know. We do have our second stack coming online. That's very good. We're almost there. We got the incubation room done, and now all we're waiting on is for these farms to fill up. This one's kind of doing some weird stuff right now. We have 6 of 8, 3 of 8, 8 of 8. We're gonna get there. I think these are lullabied, so we should be getting there. Let's see where we're at. We're about to be lullabying again. Why are these guys not getting any food? I don't understand. Wait, what? No, we can't have that going on, man. Come on now. And we can get rid of all that crap. Just like that. Boom. And that should simplify this operation a little bit. Copy paste. Let's go look at the other one. I think we're idle over here, but they're gonna be all right. How much idle time are they doing though? I guess that's probably the most important part is idleness. Just hanging out. Where's your buddy at? Oh, he's sleeping. Yeah, you should probably come home. Let's go ahead and bring you home. Move to here. Actually, wait. May, let's send you home. All right, there you go. Go home. Go home, May. Go home. All right, there you go. Welcome back to the colony. Let's make sure that we didn't end up with any weird schedules going on. I don't think we did. No, we didn't. We got a couple people stacking on a couple of the schedules, but we are okay with 2. 2's fine. Hopefully this will start helping us catch up. We'll see. We also have all this obsidian in here. That's interesting. Yeah, we can do that. I think what we can do is probably use some of this. Let's go ahead and start gathering some materials here. This is exactly what we need to do. We'll do like that. Very nice. That's going to give us some material. Matter of fact, we might even want to... Let's see something real quick. So these guys will eat what? I think they'll eat obsidian. They will. 140 kilograms per cycle. They eat pretty much 140 kilograms of anything. So that means 140 times 8, that's 800, 1,040. So a little over 1,000 kilograms per branch. So that's 1, 2, 3. So depending on how much we have, I guess that would be quite a bit. But what we could do is we could actually maybe get some automation down here to where this stuff will just kind of do its thing. Let's see how we can do that. We'll do, oops, let's go over here. We're definitely gonna need a sweeper. I think this ought to be good enough. Let's see what we have for our electricity. That ought to be okay. I think what we'll do is we'll put it right here and we'll wire it in. And we'll also put ourselves a loader. Oh, that's not the one. A loader. Lay loader. And we'll just put that right here. Yeah, that ought to work. And then we can just put some conveyor rail all the way up. And I think what we're going to do is we might end up moving that over here at some point. I don't know. Let's see here. That's going to take this out. How are we going to get this in? That's the question. I think what we could do is try to bring this up somehow. It's gonna be messy for now, but we'll get there. Yeah, I think that's what we can do. All right, we'll X this one. Actually, you know what we can do? We can just cancel that. And we'll do one across here. Looks like they're starting to get this done. And I think what we'll do is we'll come up here and we'll set this to igneous, or not igneous, we'll set it to obsidian. Well, let's figure out what we're gonna do with this water. We need to sieve it, I know that. So I think what we'll do is maybe we'll sieve it over here. Put ourselves a sieve. And we'll need some electricity, of course. All right, now how can we get rid of this water is the question. I'm trying to think. There we go. And a bridge just to top that off, and that should be good. And that'll automate this at some point. And this will get cleared out at some point soon. We're gonna go ahead and drain the swamp here. Looks like we're gonna get caught up. Ooh, we're running out of air real quick, huh, aren't we? Oh, that's not good. Here we go. This will get our oxygen going again, hopefully. We're definitely gonna need that. All right, this will be our temporary jump starter for our power on this bad boy. There we go, we're almost done. There we go, someone needs to run. Get on the wheel. All right, let's look at our stuff we have. We'll look inside, let's see what we got going on. Okay, we're okay, we're okay, we're okay. Okay, now we're back online. All right, we're back online. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're back, we're back, we're back. Let's see how it's looking. Okay, we're still actually primed, which is interesting. All right, very nice. Let's copy these down to here. See how this is going to change the bus. Yes, we're asking for hatches. We want that to send a signal if it's below 8. We're not ready to fill this one yet. Matter of fact, we should probably get done with this. There we go. Thank you, Stinger. Appreciate that. Copy all these settings down. Oh yeah, we're going to have to do this, aren't we? All right, I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get this done real quick. I think we're at a good spot. We're not quite finished with our hatch ranch, but we are on the mend. We are gonna be okay. Let's go ahead and grab all this stuff here. Now we're just scaling. Now we just have this problem of scaling. Like how quick can we scale? Can we make this operation work? And that's gonna be the next question we're gonna answer. Hopefully these guys are gonna get done with that. I think what we can do here is we could actually turn this into the incubator room. This really doesn't need to be there. It really shouldn't be, but it is. And it's slightly annoying, but that's okay. Like that. Get all this goodness out of here. Actually, that's not correct. That'll be correct, though. All right, there we go. And I think this is done. That was just being fidgety. And let's see how our oxygen is doing. It's doing okay. This is doing its job. It's going to suck all this stuff out, hopefully. It's the idea, anyway. Looks like it's working fairly well. We're definitely about to get backed up on this, which means we're gonna have to come up with some more storage space. Either that, we're gonna have to start sending this garbage to space, huh? Did we get that thing built? Oh yeah, we did. All right, nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Where are we at on our rocket? Okay, well, I don't know if we're gonna use the rocket per se. We do need to get some more of that, the data banks, but I don't think we're hurting for it right now. We don't have to, I guess, per se right now. What we can do is we can release some of this to space. But anyway, we're not going to do that right now. I think what we just did was good enough. We have all of these farms now. Now they're all just waiting for hatches. Copy, paste, and then we'll re-enable the... Well, we'll re-enable it once. Yeah, let's enable building, enable building. Let's do none and none. We'll just leave this empty for now. We definitely want to get this going now that we have this full. This one's full. These guys are gonna come down here. Come on. There you go. You can actually release this guy now. We'll do it. We'll let him release on his own. Actually, no. We'll let him out. He gonna sleep, but then he'll get dropped down to here. We should be doing okay. We're starting to recover our hatches. We got a little bit of a lag here. Let's remove this guy. We'll let him deliver himself as well. There we go. We got one new hatch in ranch number 2 of stack 2. As a matter of fact, I think maybe we should do some numbering in this. We'll just do like, we'll do, we got 4. I'll have to work on this, but what we'll do is we'll actually number these going forward, and we'll put the numbers in here. We'll just do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc., as we start to scale. But right now, we have 1, 2, 3. Who's trapped? Don't be doing that. You should not be stuck now, okay? There we go. You are not stuck. But anyway, that's what we got. Oops! Didn't mean to do that, but it happens. We're ready for another spawn, but we don't have the water for that yet. We really don't. We kind of just threw this together, and that's kind of how we're gonna run with this playthrough anyway. You should be able to get up there, Pay. I don't know why you're doing that. You should be able to get up there, my guy. But anyway, we should start having a little bit better breathability. Oh, there it is. It's gonna permeate into the base. Matter of fact, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, why don't we do, why do we not have a bunch of tiles in here as well? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on with this stuff? Probably do that, maybe dig this out a little bit. Yeah, I think that'll work. That'll help us push some of that air out faster. But yeah, I think this is actually a pretty good spot. We didn't get as much as I kind of hoped we'd get done. Actually, you know what? We got to get that grooming station done now. Come on now. Let's get this done. He's going to need groomed here soon. And we should have circulation. We do. That's good. What does this line go to? Oh, okay. This is going to be the next one of those. Okay. Got it. Got it. There you go. Now he's ready. We're going to try to keep this thing full of barbecue. Let's see where we're at with the barbecue. We have a little bit of barbecue, but not a whole lot. That's okay. It's okay. But yeah, I think we're in a good spot. We can see what's on the printing pod. Oh, we got Draco eggs. We got a bunch of stuff like that. But I think what we'll do is, ooh, super hard digging and radiation. Oh, that's actually pretty good, but I don't know. We'll just leave this go for now. We don't really need any of that. Reject all for now. And yeah, so I think this is actually a pretty good spot. We got our second ranch stack built, and it's starting to fill up. We're still kind of dealing with our power issue. We need to do something with this carbon dioxide, and we're starting to get ready for our water. We almost have this built. We're working on it. We're gonna end up doing something like that. Actually, you know what? That works, because that's kind of what we want in here. We want this thing to do that. We'll probably want to pop this and then fill this up somehow. Maybe? I think this might, you know what? Actually, it might not work the way I think it's gonna work. I was gonna do that, but I think what we'll do is we'll deconstruct that, and we'll kind of do it a different way. I don't, actually, you know what? We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there for now. I think what we need to do is we need to relocate all this stuff out, but that's just another thing for us to micromanage, at least now. What we'll probably do is once we get that out, we'll cap this off right here. We'll put one there and one there, and that should make it to where this won't leak. We'll put like 1, 2, 3 metal tiles, and we'll let this fill up with water, and then we'll just kind of let it do its thing. And I think that'll actually work. What we'll do is we'll probably pop one of these tiles and then let it fill up and get all the air out, and then we'll put the tile back in, and then we'll just let that polluted water stay in here. And yeah, I think that's probably what we'll do. We'll deconstruct that after we get done. Maybe we can let this, actually, you know what? We could probably get rid of these tiles as well. We could deconstruct these and just leave this as is, and we'll leave this thing a whole, just leave it a water tank. How about that? I think that'll actually work pretty well. But anyway, like I said, this is gonna be in the next episode. We'll get this tamer done, hopefully, and we'll also get this second ranch stack filled. Maybe we'll figure out how we're gonna sort this out. We'll probably pump it out and then recirculate it back in somehow. In the meantime, that's all we got for today. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very, very much for watching, and hopefully you're enjoying the dumpster fire. We're gonna get this, we're gonna get there, I promise you. We're gonna get there. We still have a week. We're getting close, but we're gonna get there. We still have some time left to really fully realize that. And we're definitely gonna wanna get these guys probably moved down here and get them automated somehow. Maybe we'll leave them, actually, you know what? We'll probably leave them here but we're gonna have to figure out some way to automate them, and we'll probably put some more over here as well. So that's what we're doing right now. We're trying to automate that. So anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a fantastic day, night, whatever time of whatever it is. And I just wanted to remind you, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and try to leave something just a little bit better than you found it. And until next time, we'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Thank you. Bye-bye.